Hello everybody, welcome to Microsoft Flight Simulator. I don't know how often I'm going to do videos of this sim just because of how hard it runs my computer. Especially when we try to fly into high poly cities. But we are here in the Grand Canyon. This is the High Performance Group H135. I'm going to do a little Grand Canyon tour. I've flown this helicopter enough that I feel comfortable doing it. Obviously, as you can see, the doors are already open. Whoa, apologies for the lag. Oh, we've got the battery and the lights and all that on already. So we're gonna close all the doors. And to start this bad boy up, I mean, it is literally as easy as flicking the switches to idle. And the helicopter will do the rest. Cool. Everything is fired up. Hopefully you did enjoy the sound of that. And then we can go. There it goes. And any second now it should transition into full power. And like that, we're in flight idle. As easy as flicking the switches here. Alright. We're not going to go very far out into the canyon. Nice to see none of my lights were on. Oops. So now all the lights are on, and you're going to have to forgive me because this may be a bit jank. But put a smidge of left pedal in it and slowly add the power. Straighten our view up here. There we go. Dodge the building there. Put a little forward stick in it, let it gain some momentum. Let that rudder out, and we are flying. Grand Canyon's just off this way. I mean, we literally crossed the cliff over here and we're in it, so. Back up the engine torque a bit.
November 135 Hotel, Bravo, Los Angeles Center. Squawk 6321.
And that's all there is to it.
Squawk 63215, Hotel Papa.
5 Hotel Papa radar contact 2 miles northeast of Canyon, 6,900 feet.
So I'm going to be straight up with everyone. This video was highly inspired off of, if you know who Jeff Favignano is, first of all, amazing content creator. Love what he does. But in light of the new flight sim coming out in November, on the 16th to be exact, so mark your calendars, Flight Sim 2024. He and whatever group he was with got to do the Grand Canyon helicopter tours with Maverick out of Grand Canyon Airport. So that is why I am doing this video. Obviously, they fly the 130. There is one out there. I can't fly it to save my life. So we're gonna do the H135 because I know how to fly it. I mean, come on, listen to that. Can't go wrong with that sound. So it does have it has a basic autopilot where we can kind of. There we go. So it's gonna hold our altitude for us. So we'll do that, and then that way all the helicopter does is fly forward. Look, this view. I'm sorry, but this view is amazing. As we fly out over the canyon. We'll probably go to the next ledge right here and turn around. We'll go out to where the cursor is. Get the torque out of the yellow there. But welcome to the Grand Canyon. And yes, I did take off where I think Maverick is, just based off of satellite imagery of Grand Canyon Airport. But, I mean, come on. You can't beat that view. You really can't. That looks so good. And yes, I am in dev mode because I figured out the sim runs way better in dev mode for me. So that is why you're seeing all the dev mode stuff at the top of the screen. And as you can tell, the autopilot's doing a really good job of maintaining our altitude here. This is one of the default paint jobs for the helicopter. And that high-pitched noise you're hearing is the Finistrom tail rotor, which is right there, which is why... And then, obviously, the growl is the main rotor head. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous the Grand Canyon is. I believe I have a live time on as well, so it's getting to be sunset out in the west coast. It is 5:45, 6:45 out in the Grand Canyon. This is in Arizona, so they might be 2 hours behind us. So it'll be dark soon. You and I've done Maverick. I wish my phone would have had enough charge that day to record the flight. But I was in Vegas a few years ago and I did the strip tour with them. And it was worth every single penny. I don't really want to get down low in the canyon. Having to fly manually and then try to clear these clear the ridges and peaks and all that down here would be too much. Alright, I think that's probably far enough. We're gonna... turn the autopilot off and head back towards base. Stunning, stunning views. Can't go wrong with these views. Let's fly a... I'm not going to turn directly around. We'll kind of come back and up this way and maybe kind of fly diagonal back to the airport. We'll land and go through the shutdown procedures. On the gaming channel, which by the way, for the this is going up on both channels. Aviation channel, if you want to see the gaming side of me, look up mTouse48 TOUSE. For the gaming channel, hopefully everyone has enjoyed the Planet Coaster videos. I've got 2 more of those coming out, but I figured we'd break it up this week and do something a little different. Let's look at our map here. Pull the map up. So GCN's off that way, okay. So, make a nice right-hand turn and go back toward the airfield now. So the airport is almost off our nose. The airport should be dead off our nose now. Give it a little more throttle. Let's close the map now. We'll look at that. I mean, that is stunning. And it's going to look even better in 2024, which, based off the recommendations, I'm not sure I'll be able to play. Airport. Again, the airport should be right off our nose. It's a little further that way. In fact, if I had the GPS installed, I think I could fly. You could punch an actual flight plan in and the helicopter would fly it. Which is pretty awesome. And yes, I know there's I have the 145 and all that. There's the Action Pack series and all that. I'm not good enough with helicopters in this game as it is. I mean, I'm lucky I'm good enough with this to trust myself to do a video with it. Helicopters aren't my thing. So we actually need to turn slightly to the right here. Put the airport, should put the airport, oh, I got out. Okay, so there's the airfield because I can see the lights for it. Level our nose off a bit there. Got a nice head of steam going. We're doing about... What are we doing? We're about 80 knots, so we're cruising along here. And I'm going to apologize in advance. The landing is probably going to be dank as hell. Because I'm not good with this. I'm still not good at my landings. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And I have been practicing. I don't know, the day he posted that video, which was last week, I think, when I had a screwy voice from the soccer game the week before. That last weekend. Not the one that just passed, but the week before. And he did that. I was like, you know what? I'm going to jump in the sim. I'll spawn the helicopter there. I'll do a quick little off-camera, off-video test flight just to see, you know, how the sim handles if it's not going to lag and all that, and it was fine. So I was like, I guess I'll do this video at some point. Cannot believe... By the time I edit this and all that, this is probably going to be up on Tuesday at some point. So, happy Tuesday and happy October. Who knows? We'll see. Happy whatever day of the week this is up, or whatever day you're watching. We'll say that. A little shaky up here, but the autopilot's doing a good job trying to fly the helicopter. We're going to have to take over here in a minute and start descending. So we can land at our base. Which is down there somewhere. So the autopilot, I'm going to fly it manually now. You can hear that thrust reduction. As we come back to the airport to hopefully land not super jank. That is the goal here. And it may... Yep, it's gonna lag, of course. Of course it wants to lag now. Go figure. I got eyes on the airfield. Alright. Now we start the fun part of trying to land this bad boy. Helicopter... Oh. Helicopters are weird because it's one of those... with an airplane, you want to keep speed down to the ground. Whereas a helicopter, yes, you want to maintain that speed, but as you get closer, you got to kill that speed off so you can land. So like now I'm going to pull the nose up level and bring that power back. And we're going to bleed that airspeed off. So we come in nice and slow, and then as I get lower to the ground, to keep us from actually touching down, I'm going to add that power back in. But at the same time, I'm letting the gravity do its thing and bring us back down to the ground. So there you go, you can hear me adding the power back in. We slowed down a little early. So there comes that power. Drop the nose a bit. And a little forward momentum here. Why can I can never fly this good off video. It never fails. Off video, I'm hauling tails into this landing area. I don't know why, but this is actually good. We're not hauling butt into the landing spot, but we're gonna. Not. Well, we're gonna landed a little too far forward there. There we go. And now let's shut down. Well, first of all, now we're on the ground. Turn those off. Turn those off. We'll go down one. Click to idle. Go ahead. Open the pilot door at least. And we'll open my door. Why not? Keep the passenger door shut for a minute. That's good enough. And like that. The blades will come to a slow, gentle stop. We'll open up the passenger doors. Go to a cold and dark phase. Rudder should stop. So we can go. Here, turn the anti-collision, turn the position lights off. Back out of that view for a minute. Open the other doors. Doors have opened. Hide our tablet here, and then we can go. Continue. And like that, the helicopter is in a cold and dark state, where we have made it back from our little adventure in the Grand Canyon. Alright, that is going to do it for this video on both channels. Hopefully everyone did enjoy the video, and I will see everybody in the next one. Take care.